So do you know where to go during the week to get the most for your money in Lancaster at the most popular buffets in the county? Well, I'm here to help you out if you don't, and this is all about your best value buffets in Lancaster during the week. And so stay tuned to find out the top 10 ranked of the worst value to the best value. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm Danielle. I'm your host here on Now Living to help you plan your Lancaster trips. So today is a fun one all about food and saving money. This video will first talk about the lunch values and then we're going to talk about the dinner values. So 2 different times of the day and very different prices. Make sure you always check the websites before you head out because I'm telling you now, things have changed just since I started researching this a few months ago. We've already had some price increases. We've had some days that are closed, some days that are open. So just make sure you check those websites before you head out. We're going to start this review with the lunch buffet values, and there's only 6 of those to talk about during the week, and then we're going to get into the weekday dinner buffet values. So to start off our rankings list, if you know Lancaster, you're not going to be surprised at this, that Miller's Smorgasbord is the most expensive of all the weekday lunch buffets in Lancaster at $26.99. And if you know Miller's, you know this is new. This just is a new price increase. A lot of restaurants have had to do this year, I've noticed during this video. But Miller's is a terrific restaurant, very delicious. It's a favorite for many, many people, and so you're going to leave here happy and full. And fun fact, it's actually the same price no matter what time of day you go at Miller's. And FYI, they are closed for now on Mondays and Tuesdays, so make sure you, again, check those websites before you make your trips. Okay, next up is Hershey Farm, and their weekday lunch buffet costs $19.99, and they're open for lunch every day but Mondays. Personally, I consider this restaurant to be almost on the same playing field as Miller's as far as food offerings and quality. It's just more of a personal preference between these two places. They both have a very different but very great atmosphere in each of their places, which really adds to your experience while you're there. Hershey Farm is more of a country, stable kind of feel, where Miller's has a lot more great historical pictures and a lot of fun Lancaster history on the walls. I will say that it's a bit more spacious around the buffet lines at Hershey Farm. And Hershey Farm is a little quieter as well. They just have kind of more sectioned off places that just offer a more quiet atmosphere to be able to talk to your people you're with and enjoy your meal. Another cool bonus about eating at Hershey Farm is that it's literally right next to Sight and Sound Theater, so great place to go for lunch or dinner right before you head to the show. So next on the list is the Birdhand family restaurant in Smorgasbord, and this is why we always check prices because the price has increased since the fall, and their weekday lunch buffet is now $18.39, and starting April 5th, they will be open Tuesdays through Fridays during the week for the lunch buffets. I consider this restaurant to be like top-notch in quality and a great selection of items. They are a terrific place and have delicious food, and it's a great place to eat. They also have a stage under the restaurant that has a great array of talent in their actors and their performances, so you can combine your meal with your show. It's like a dinner show option. They also have a miniature golf course right behind the restaurant, so it's a lot of fun in this area. Okay, on to Oregon Dairy, and their weekday lunch buffet is $16.99, and they're open for lunch starting on March 22nd from Tuesday through Friday during the week. I've said it before, but this is my favorite pick for a family-friendly buffet in Lancaster. It's a great place to take a family, especially with little kids. They have such a really neat property with so much for the kids to do, as well as special events throughout the year. My kids loved coming here when they were smaller and playing on the playground and seeing all the animals. We also like the food here a lot. It's great food. 2 things I love about Oregon Dairy is their ice cream sundaes are really awesome, probably one of the best in the Lancaster County land, and that the little train they have that runs along the wall of the restaurant is just like so unique and special. It's just totally worth going there for no other reason to see this train, and then you're going to get some good food while you're there, so it's a win-win. Next at number 2 on the list is Shady Maple, and they also offer their lunch buffet for $16.99, but they are offering this Monday through Friday. Take note, they are one of the very few restaurants that are open on Mondays in Lancaster, so good to know. I just voted for Oregon Dairy as like the best for families, but I will say that Shady Maple is probably the very best for teenagers, especially hungry teenage boys. I know from personal experience, this is my boys' favorite place to go still, and really out of like every place they've ever been, they love Shady Maple. It's literally the biggest smorgasbord in Lancaster and actually the whole United States in reality when you factor in size and the amount of people they serve every year. The size of Shady Maple is definitely their claim to fame. And while your teenagers are eating, for an hour or more, you can actually go downstairs and visit the enormous gift shop that they have. It's probably one of the biggest in Lancaster. It's huge, so definitely check that out while you're there. So you both can be happy. One can keep eating and one can go shopping. So it's a great mix of the two. Okay, we are now on to the very best value weekday lunch buffet in Lancaster County. And I know some of you know what it is already. There's Lancaster fans like me. It is Amish Country restaurant, and they have the very best value at $12.95 for the weekday lunch buffet. This is a really outstanding restaurant with some great quality food. They are run by locals and they know their stuff. It's such great service. They have such great food. It's a smaller size restaurant, a smaller size buffet, but you're still getting really good choices and just really, really good food. And of course, if you know me, I have to mention that they have the best peanut butter pie, I believe, in Lancaster County, so give that a try while you're there. I have a pop quiz for you major Lancaster fans. What restaurant is open 7 days a week? Are there any restaurants open 7 days a week in Lancaster? You might be surprised at the answer. I'm going to tell you at the end of the video, but leave your guesses in the comments. I'm curious if you guys know this. It's kind of a tricky question, which I'll get to later, but leave your guesses. Okay, so now we're on to the dinner buffet values during the week in Lancaster. I'm not going to talk as much about the restaurants this time around since I kind of already did that. We're going to be kind of short and sweet and to the point for this part and just give you the rankings and give you the prices and just get on with it. So let's start off with number 10. Actually, we have a tie for number 10, which is kind of odd, but this just changed because some of these prices have literally changed in the past couple months. So tie for number 10 is first Hershey Farm Restaurant at $27.99 for a weekday dinner buffet Tuesday through Friday. And then we have Shady Maple also at $27.99, but only for Tuesday night buffet because it's kind of their surf and turf night where they offer a lot more seafood and steak, and they kind of have, of course, better offerings, so they have a higher price. It's the most expensive night to eat at Shady Maple during the week. And so we're going to call this number 8 in the list because we had a tie for 10. That's just how we're doing it. So at number 8 on this list is Miller's Smorgasbord, which is $26.99 for their weekday dinner buffets, which is open Wednesday through Fridays. And like I said before, this is the same price every time they're open, no matter what time you go. Next at number 7 is the Bird Hand Family Restaurant at $23.95 for their buffet dinners Wednesday and Thursday evenings. And actually it's the same price for now for Friday and Saturday as well, just FYI. It's going to get a little bit tricky, so pay attention. Next at number 6 is Shady Maple on Mondays and Wednesdays, where you will spend $22.99 for the buffet those evenings. And then at number 5 is Shady Maple's Thursday night buffet at $21.99, which, by the way, is their cheapest night to partake in their buffet. Okay, it's still a little tricky, so keep paying attention. So at number 4 is Yoder's Restaurant and Buffet. And on their Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evening dinner buffet offerings, you're going to be paying $20.99. But then number 3 is also Yoder's, and it's their Wednesday evening dinner buffet for $19.99. All right, number 2 is Oregon Dairy, and they offer their dinner buffet on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays for $16.99. But in reality, this is the same price Tuesday through Saturday for lunch and dinner, just FYI. Okay, we've made it to the very best value for a weekday dinner buffet in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. And surprise, surprise is, yet again, Amish Country restaurant at $13.95. However, please note their hours. They serve their weekday dinner buffets Monday through Thursday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And to clarify how they operate, you must either be seated by 6 p.m. or have a pager by 6 p.m. to be able to partake in their dinner buffet. They don't close the restaurant down at 6, but they stop seating at 6. So that's just when you need to be in line and when you need to get your pager. So keep that in mind. And before I wrap this up with some final info, let's see who got the pop quiz right. And this is kind of a hard one to answer because the summertime has different hours than the rest of the year. So if you count summertime, from June to August, Hershey Farm is open 7 days a week. But the big winner for always being open is actually Yoder's Restaurant and Buffet. And they're open 7 days a week, I think all year long. Sundays is only a brunch, but still counts, still open. So there you go. I wonder who got that right. I'm really curious to see the comments about that. So that's a wrap of the best value buffets in Lancaster series. I've already done the weekend videos, and I have already linked them in the video, and I'll link them down below in the description. But I just think it's amazing that Amish is always the winner. They're always the best value for buffets, and I just think that's awesome. I love diners. They're run really well. They have great service, great food. But really, I don't mind spending more money on certain occasions or certain times of bringing friends to Lancaster, especially for the very first time. I'm happy to enjoy other ones as well. So it's kind of good to know how they rank though, and where you're gonna go to get the most and the best and the least and all that stuff. So hopefully this was helpful to you, and I would love to hear your tips and tricks about budgeting these buffets in Lancaster, and where you like to go. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your next Lancaster buffet adventure. And please like and subscribe if you like this video and want more tips about Lancaster in the future. 10 to 1. So I'm going to tell you all about where to go. Do you know where to go to give the most money? Nope. To go to make the... This video is going to be mainly about... the lunches. I lied, one more thing. It's a pop quiz for you. Okay, I lied. There actually is one more thing I want to ask you. It's kind of a pop quiz for you Lancaster nuts, Lanco nuts, or Lancaster fans, whatever you want to call yourselves.